welcome to my channel. Today we are doing the Greenlandian army tour because on my last poll there was a tie between Ketchup and Greenland, so I made another poll saying that since there's a tie between Ketchup and Greenland, select the one with the most votes on an option will be the next choice. So we are doing the Greenlandian army, and we're going to break down the evolution of stuff like I have with the other armies. So let's get into the video. Okay guys, so this is the Greenlandian army. All poses. So first off, we're going to start with over here. This guy is commander of the whole Greenlandian army. There is a guy before him, and he's a president, but I don't have anyone to represent him, so I'm only doing military. So this guy is the commander. His name is Commander Wynn, and he is technically named after the character from the House War series by Mechamations. But I like calling him Commander Wynn because Commander Wynn was my favorite type of guy. So if Mechamations, if you're watching this video, I want to say your videos are cool. And I also saw you liking my comment, but I also want to say I'm sorry for taking your characters' names and naming it after mine. So that way you won't get upset. But this is Commander. Then we have General. They're from General to Colonel. And from Colonel to Major. Then from Major to Lieutenant. Oh, shoot. Then from Lieutenant to Drill Sergeant, the guy who's in charge of training the soldiers at the military base. Then we have the Tank Commander. Shoot. Whew. Hold on, guys. Let me reset this up. Then we have the Tank Commander. Then we have the the military police captain, who's in charge of the military police and special forces on the battlefield. Next, we have the different variety of guards. This is the presidential guard, and these guys are very protective of the president, and they guard the president's building 24/7, and they exchange troops. This is the general's guard, and these guys are in charge of protecting the generals, commanding officers, and so forth. Then we have the base guards, which I have two versions. These are the base guards. One is for the home nation, and these are for the other outposts and headquarters that are beyond the main home base and the nation. Next, we have the boot camp guards. Now, there's a difference between the two boot camps. So the guy on this guy is in charge of the military boot camps in the home nation, and he guards the bases. This guy is in charge of the boot camps and military bases in the Philippines, which is why he has a different hat and style, because it looks like he's in the jungle. So he's in charge of the Philippine soldiers training and the Greenlandian soldiers in the Philippines that are training and protecting their bases. Next, we have our first Greenlandian pilot who flies the planes. So this is our pilot. Here's the recruit. Here's the recruit. Here's the engineer, who's in charge, engineer slash mechanic, who's in charge of repairing vehicles and setting up explosives. Next, we have the signalman, which we all know what his job is. Then we have different versions of the lookouts. So let's break these guys down. This guy is for the HQ and home bases. He's the lookout for those. This guy is on the boot camps, and this guy is on the battlefield. Next, we have the sapper slash mine detector, and we all know what his job is: to clear mines and to clear obstacles that are blocking the soldier's path. Next, we have the variations of radiomen, and I am going to pick up the bazooka guy later. Okay, so this was the first radioman. It was used for both home and on battlefields, and they're still used to this day. Then we have the base radios, which are also portable. And then we have the postmodern radiomen, which is only used for battlefields, which these guys are still used. And the more futuristic radiomen on battlefields. So this is what they're used for. Next, we have grenadiers. So the grenadiers will also be an evolution. The first grenadier was this guy, and they're still used. Then there was this guy, and there's a few that still live, but these guys are still active in combat. Then we have this guy, and these guys are currently still in the army, and this guy. Next, we have the mortars, which there's two versions. We have the older one, as you can see, and these guys are still used, and the modern ones. Next, we have the rocket launchers. The first rocket launcher was an RPG that they created when they were in Greentopia, and they're still used. And just a second, guys. And then this is the first prototype of their bazooka. And then it evolved to this bazooka. And then from this bazooka to the first Stinger that they borrowed from Greentopia. And then from this Stinger to this Stinger. So these are the rocket men. Next we have the riflemen, which we have a lot of. So let me grab them. Let me grab them and bring them over here so that I keep dropping them on my lap. I hate when that happens because I have no space. Okay, first I need to find the other one. And there it goes. And there they all go. So just a second, guys. Okay, finally got him. So, first guy, well, we're missing one. So, now, here we go. Okay, sorry for that waste of time. The first one were these guys, and this was not technically a rifle, but this was both this was a shotgun, and this is the first shotgun that they used. Then you went from shotguns to rifles. This is the first semi-automatic rifle. Then from this to this, first prototype. And then from the prototype to the first actual model being used. And then from the first model to the next model. And then from this model to this model. And then from this model to this one. And then from this one to that one. And then from that one to this, the MA3. And then to the military police and special forces. And then to the modern AR-25. So next we have the sharpshooters, and we're going to go ahead and break these guys down. Machine gun facing the wrong way. So this guy, oh hold on, this guy came with a rifle and a grenade launcher, so you go and this is the first rifle grenade launcher being used. Then we have the M16 model, and then the MA3 model. Then we have the Commando for jungle forces and special forces. Then we're moving on to the MPs, which we have two. This is the same model of a real French submachine gun pistol, which I forgot what it's called, but they have this model of a submachine gun, and then they have the Uzi. So, and then we have the Charger and the Ambusher. Ambush their enemies. Yeah. And then we have the Flamethrower. And then we have the battering ram for the military and special forces, military police and special forces. Then we are currently in the machine guns. The light machine gun, very first machine gun, Bren style. Then we have the 30 cal machine gun, which they involved. And then we have the 50. And then we have the light machine gun that can carry both 40 and 30 cal ammunition. Next, we have the snipers. This is the first one with the bolt action rifle. This is the one with an M16 set with a single action rifle. Then we have the second sniper rifle, bolt action, and it can be used as both armor piercing and regular rounds. So these can shoot heavy armored vehicles only, but not tanks. Then we have the modern sniper. Then another form of the commandos and sabotage unit for Greenland. Next, we have crawlers, or these guys are actually battlefield medics. He's from the Philippines, as you can tell by the uniform. Same with the other guy I just showed you with the rifleman. This is what the home regular. Also, his head is a little broken, but he's still alive. So, this is what the battlefield medic looks like. Then we have the scouts, battlefield, scouts / reconnaissance guys, and he's armed with a pistol. Sometimes they use him as a down pilot with a pistol, and he's armed, and he is left to survive. So that is it of the Greenlandian army. And stay tuned for the short briefing of announcements. Okay, guys, so there will be a poll for this video after this video has been published, and this week I'm going to be busy. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I got things going on, so I won't be posting with those 3 days, but Thursday, Friday, and maybe Saturday I'll have to see how I'm feeling, because I'm going to be doing some things. But anyway, stay tuned for looking out for a poll, and just notice that if I haven't posted anything for Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, it's because I'm busy or I'm doing something. Also, since we're doing a lot of armament tours, I will see if I would do like a Christmas thing. Like, if I get anything for Christmas armament related, I can go ahead and show you guys. But I don't know. That's a high possibility. And it's a 50-50 chance. But that'll be all for today's announcements. Thank you for watching. And stay out for that poll. And see you guys next time when I will post again.